record this one, so shoot. Absolutely, guys. So let me blow this up. So ladies and gentlemen, so we're building a global cooperative cash flow producing bank. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bank. This is not a Biz'Opp. Okay, this is not a Biz'Opp. What I mean by that, we're not building a sales force here. We're not building a sales team where it's going to require people to have skill set to recruit people skillful to sell stuff. So we're not, being one of those operations where it's feeling like people are walking down the neighborhood selling vacuum cleaners, cleaning products, books, Bibles, and coupon books. We're not that type of operation, folks. So what we're going to be talking about really takes no skill set. We're already doing it. So if you have a bank account, okay, that's a digital wallet. It's a digital asset. If you have a PayPal account or a Cash App or a Venmo, my question to you is, what level of skill set was required for you to operate and activate a Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Chase, Visa, MasterCard account? Okay, now some of those I know you had to have certain qualifications to get. Here, there's no qualifications whatsoever. Just your desire to want more cash flow than you currently are having right now, okay? So we're delivering belief to a reliable and sustainable lifetime income. I want y'all to hear this. Our bank pays the people. This bank pays us, folks, okay? For any time and every time a digital asset activates and opens, we're not having to wait on any assets to open before we receive money. Let me say that again. We're not having to rely on any number of assets to open up first before we receive money. No, ladies and gentlemen, anytime, every time, all the time, a digital asset opens up following yours, from this day forward, you're going to receive deposits that are engineered to come residually, okay? So we're cooperatively heading up the global expansion of the world's first digital smart wallet. And we're currently looking for strategic partnerships. Now, I really want to emphasize on the word strategic, because ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for the willing, because the willing participants is going to have all of us cash flowing without there being any hiccups whatsoever. And folks, we have a one-time execution factor combined with the plan of action that we have. It's going to secure, I know we like that word, it's going to secure, ladies and gentlemen, that cash flow never stops coming to any of us. More on that in a second. But that's why we're looking for the willing. We're not looking for the reluctant. We're not looking for the unwilling. Because if someone's unwilling and reluctant, then nothing happens, right? So we're only looking for the willing. There again, we're only talking about doing something only one time required, never required to be done again. And as it duplicates forward, I'll show you the plan of action, how it all unfolds for everyone. So we're looking for strategic partnerships to divert the billions of dollars that already exist in the digital wallet space into our ecosystem. The results of partnering with us means predictable and scalable residual cash flow for anyone, everyone, and for all entities, ladies and gentlemen, because yes, we do have just more than individuals that are participating in our bank. Okay, we have fundraisers that are a part of this, different charities and their branches. We're now just recently bringing on many different sororities and fraternities. We got Alpha Kappa Alpha that's a part of this, okay? We also have Delta Sigma Phi that's also a part of this, okay? And they're starting to get a lot of their branches connected, and they're generating residual cash flow, okay, with our operation. So there again, no skill set is required. I need that to hit us like a ton of bricks. Because folks, when there is no skill set required, then it really eliminates anybody's ability to not be able to win here, okay? It basically eliminates anybody's ability to fail. The only way you fail here is because you just want to, okay? Start receiving the cash flow you need and desire today, ladies and gentlemen. Got to make a quick disclaimer that the information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. It's for educational purposes. As members, we are not financial advisors, and we're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Folks, I want to introduce you to our digital asset. It is called the Co-op Wallet. It is the world's first smart wallet designed, hear me, to intelligently and successfully automate scalable residual cash flow. This cooperative wallet employs artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and cooperative funding to help members create a private global bank. We will demonstrate how completing our smart 2 steps just one time can have you passively generating the residual cash flow that you desire for your most important personal, business, or charitable affairs. Folks, this is just a literal plug and pay smart wallet. Now, guys, what I want to do is I want to take us to the back office. As we say, we are about showing you the transparency. We're not about any hyper hoopla. We want you to see, okay, how this is so doable and why so many people are jacked up, excited out of your mind, but most importantly, guessed why you were invited. See, you weren't invited here for you and your inviter to go, again, walk down the street as if we're selling coupon books and Bibles, okay? We're simply just getting in line. But I want you to hear how we're all cash flowing together. There's a video that I captured 1 minute of. It's from a gentleman by the name of Patrick David. If you go on YouTube, this video has well over or close to 200,000 views. But he talked about the first time he received $6 million, and he got some information from a Jewish guy and how they do business together. And it's very indicative to how we are cash flowing together here, ladies and gentlemen, with no one being left out. Let me play this for us real quick. It's only a minute long. Then I'm going to go to the back office.
I'll tell you about the first time I was 21 years old and I saw $6 million of cash right in front of me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. That's what $6 million looks like. Insane. How the hell can I get this kind of money one day? And the guy who had the $6 million was a Jewish businessman who owned dealerships in San Fernando Valley area. And he gave me an advice at 21 that completely changed the way I do business till today. By the way, if you get value from today's message, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Here's what this Jewish businessman told me. I said, how is it possible you got this much money and you're in your mid-30s, 6 million cash? He says, Patrick, there's one thing you need to know about Jews. I said, what's that? When one makes money, 5 make money. I said, what? He says, when one of us makes money in a business, 5 other Jews make money because we like to make money in groups. I said, so what's the benefit of that? He said, everybody keeps doing business together. He says, too many people, ethnicities, nationalities, cultures, backgrounds, they just want to be the one making money. They don't want anybody else around them making money. And then eventually they wonder, how come nobody wants to go into business with me? Because when you make money, nobody else makes money. So ask yourself the question, number one, the person you're working for, does he make money and do you make money? And number two, the people that work with you, who report to you, if they give their best, do they also make good money the way you're making money? If the answer is yes, you're in a great place, go do your part, and eventually you'll make your money like that Jewish mentor shared with this 21-year-old 24 years ago, 23 years ago.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So folks, the point of that, when one makes money, folks, 6 make money, ladies and gentlemen. They were all making money together. And that keeps business thriving when no one is being left out. So as digital assets are opening up, folks, what you're going to see is that it's just not going to be you and your inviter that make money from all digital assets that open up. Everyone in our success line is going to receive and scale because it's going to be deposits that are going to be of residual cash flow, folks. So the money is just not coming in one time. It's going to be scaling, coming in for us month after month after month. That's why I say, think about digital real estate, rental property. People set up rental properties. Why? Because they put a renter in, and that's going to generate them cash flow. Okay. Here, folks, we're simply having people set up cash flow in the digital space. And we're only talking about people doing something one time because our artificial intelligence, it's going to not just only have when an account opens up after you receive, but also 5 other people are going to receive as well, instantly and simultaneously every time an account opens from this day forward. Let's go in that back office here, because I just don't want you guys to hear it. I want y'all to see it, okay? So guys, I'm going into the back office and I'm going in as your demo account. Just let some folks in here that are popping in. So I'm gonna log into this account real quick. And this is probably the hardest part of our business, is the verification of logging in. At least it's, see, look, see, okay. All right, Google, y'all stop. All right, please let me in. Thank you. Second time's a charm. All right, so guess, you are, in this example, just close down these boxes that pop up here. So guess, you are your demo account. So where it says your demo account, guess, just pretend this is your account, okay? Because this is how a live account is going to function, operate, and going to look. Now, you see you have zeros all across the board, correct? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you all that's required for a digital asset to open up, okay? So let me see here. Let me get Gene Sutton. I'm going to do Gene. Now, I know this is not Miss Jean's email address, so I'm just creating one for demonstration purposes, okay? So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Can anybody just do what I just showed you right there, okay? Again, we wasn't selling coupon books or Bibles, okay? We're just activating this co-op wallet, okay? Now, everybody's gonna do a one-time out-of-pocket, okay? It's just a low one-time barrier of entry combined with a one-time barrier of execution. How many times is everybody just having digital accounts open up? Just one time. Everybody's gonna have 3. So that could be 3 friends, that could be 3 family members, that could be 3 businesses, 3 churches, whatever, it doesn't matter, or a combination of them all. And they're gonna duplicate. How many times are they gonna be required to open up digital assets after them? Just one time. Now, I'm just gonna do one account because I wanna point out we're not having to wait on certain positions to open before we receive money. We're not one of those type of gifting platforms. Matter of fact, I feel a little bit offended when people try to put us in the same category with that, okay? Even though we are letting our friends know, folks, but this is different. We're not building a sales force. We're just opening up a digital account, much like we've been doing with PayPal. And because we've been opening up accounts with PayPal, they have well over 430 million digital wallets that's opened up. Trust me when I tell you, they were not opened by aliens and robots and computers. They were opened up by you and me and many of folks all around the world. But are they sharing any of the transaction of the cash flow that's coming to them? Are they sharing it with us, even though we're engineering the money, bringing our economic value to their platform? No, they're not sharing it with us. This bank, folks, is going to share it with us. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to put in this code, okay? 55830, just to say that I'm not a robot, okay? So I'm going to copy Miss Jean there, hit copy, and I'm going to hit invite. So that is just as Jean's account went active. I'm going to scroll back up here to the top. You remember she was at all zeros. Y'all see now she's at $8. Folks, that's residual cash flow. And that is real money, okay? That comes to us. Not points, not volume, not credits. The same stuff that's in your purse or your wallet or in your other bank accounts. That's money, ladies and gentlemen. How long did it take money to get in your account, ladies and gentlemen? Instantly. But not only did money instantly come to you, but 5 other people that were in line prior, which would be your inviter, their inviter, and their inviter, and their inviter also received an increase in their residual cash flow. So do you see why this is only going to be required one time? Because money's going to keep coming to you and everybody's just going to duplicate with the one-time factor that everyone's only doing a one-time execution. That duplicates with everyone doing it one time. Not required to do it again in a week, in a month, in a year, 5 years, 10 years. But money's going to still come to you independent of your involvement. See, that's what cash flow is, ladies and gentlemen. See, cash flow is not where we're trading time for money, or not when we're trading a lot of effort to receive money, okay? Cash flow is when I do something one time and it continues to have me receiving and scaling every month independent of my involvement, okay? Now, watch this. So we see that this account right now is $8. I'm only doing one account. So I wanted you to see, you're gonna receive on every account. Now I'm gonna go to another window, okay? And I'm gonna log into the Gene account because we just created Gene's account, right? So folks, this all takes place when we execute, okay? So it's on demand. Okay, and I told you this part here is the part that gets me. All right, let me get that. Please work, please work. Ah, thank you. All right, so when I log in, so Gene is gonna be all at zeros, okay? Now at the end of the call, guys, what I'd like to do, if time allows me, I wanna do a demonstration training, okay? All right, just close down all these boxes that pop up on a new account. Now, we see Gene Sutton at the top, right? Gene Sutton, just like we saw your account guest. Remember, you are your demo account. You see how you're at $8, okay? So I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna do the same exact thing with Gene. I want you guys to see how everybody receives in the same way. So let me grab somebody else here. Let me do Torrin Watson, okay? Torren Watson, okay? I'm just gonna do Torrin Business. I know this is not Mr. Torian's email. I'm just doing it for random purposes, demonstration purposes, okay? But when Torian opens up an account, he's gonna send his inviter his real email address. So right now, all Torian is doing is just getting in line, folks, okay? 5, 9. So we're gonna activate his account. Now this is Torian opening up an account after Gene. Now y'all saw Gene was at zeros, right? I'm gonna scroll back up here. Do y'all see that Gene has money instantly? But not only did Gene receive money, folks, let me bounce over here to your account. Again, this was independent of your involvement now, but I also want you to see it's all predictable. See, we all receive in the same fashion. So watch this. Now, I'm gonna come here and hit refresh under your account guest and watch how your money changes from $8 to, folks, $9. Folks, this happens every time. But not only did you receive in this example, so in this example, Gene made money. Your inviter, you made money. And 3 other people that were in line prior, 4 other people that were in line prior also just made money as well. Residual cash flow. Let me do it one more time, just in case you missed it on those first 2. I'm gonna go into Tori Watson's account that we just created. I'm gonna do this one last time. Then I'm gonna move forward. But I need y'all to see how this performance operates. So go back here, close down this window here. So you guys see Gene's account, right? You guys see your demo account. So let me go to a third window, okay? Now I'm gonna log in as Torian, okay? And Torian, man, if I'm not pronouncing your name right, please charge it to my head, not my heart. I hate messing up on folks' name, but I'm just wanting to just show you guys how this operates. So I'm gonna log in as Torian now. Now, what is Torian gonna do? He's gonna have digital assets open up after him. All right, so just clearing out all these boxes here. Okay. And one more box, come on, there you go. Gene Sutton, come on with that one. All right, cool. So let's scroll down here real fast. So now I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna add a church. Do Now Faith Church Center. Now Faith Church Center. Business at co-op cf.com. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. And it's gonna do Bruce Lee business at coopcf.com. And let's do John's barber shop. Okay. If John has a business, he's looking for cash flow, more capital. So John's barbershop, 3344 at coopcf.com. Okay. So that's if these three assets that are about to open and activate for Now Faith Church, Bruce Lee, and John's barbershop. I'm gonna come down here, put in this code 40751, and I'm gonna hit invite. That's just as those three accounts went active. Ladies and gentlemen, 1.5 seconds later, Torian's account just went from $0 to $24 in residual cash flow. Now, how is the money residual, Douglas? Because everyone's also doing a $20 subscription that they do every 28 days, okay? Our plan of action, folks, is everyone's gonna have 3 others open up an account. Look what happened when 3 accounts open. It's $24. The last time I was in math class, 24 is higher than 20. And as I said, every dollar is residual. So Torian's subscription is already covered. He's $4 in the black. Never having to come out of any more money out of pocket. And check this out. Let's go to Jean. Did Jean make more money even though she only has 1 account still? Let's hit refresh. Does Jean have more money? Yes. Let's just go back to your demo account. You only have just 1 account too. Let's refresh yours. Did you get more money? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the artificial intelligence is going to have, anytime 1 makes money, 6 make money in the success line. Every single time an account opens. Guys, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen, because no one's getting left out. No one's getting left behind. So even if I went back to Jean's account and opened up another account, let's do my name, Douglas Ford. I'm a junior, okay? D Ford, junior, at coopcf.com. So this is as Jean is opening up another digital asset, having Douglas Ford open up one. Come down here, put in this code that I'm not a robot, 86434, and hit enter. It doesn't matter when the account's open. The moment they execute, ladies and gentlemen, let's go up to Jean. Look, she has more money. But not just only Jean. Let's go back to your account. Let's hit refresh. Independent of your involvement, more money came to you. Let's get real fresh with it. Let's go back to Torian's account. Torian says, I got a brother, okay? Torian's brother, okay? If he has a brother, okay? At coopcf.com. Come down here, do 50537. Hit the invite button. That's just as Torian's brother activated a digital asset, okay? Come down here. Does Torian have more money? Yes. Let's go to Jean. Did Jean get more money? Let's hit refresh. Jean, independent of her involvement, her money went up. Let's go to your account, guest. Let's hit refresh. Did your money scale again? Folks, is everybody's money scaling? Yes or no? Is it all happening instantly? Yes or no? Is anybody getting left out? No. That's how it works, folks. Okay. Let's get back to the presentation, shall we? I'm almost done, I promise. Right here. Here we go. All right. So, folks, here it is right here. Again, when 1 makes money, 6 make money, folks. Everyone's doing to activate a co-op wallet is just a one-time out of pocket. of $30 approximately, okay? There's different ways you can get yourself started. You can get started using cryptocurrency, okay? Again, we're not doing any trading. There's no speculating. So there's no fluctuation. We only use crypto just to make payment. Now, we also have options where you can use a debit or a bank card, Visa, MasterCard, what have you, okay? So you're just gonna make the payments one time out of pocket, $30, okay? I'm really gonna walk you through later and kind of show you how that's done. So it's basically $20 plus exchange fees, approximately $30. You're gonna receive residuals on all Co-op 20 smart wallets after you. Now, folks, we do have 2 other divisions that you get automatically upgraded to as your cash flow scales, having you receiving 2 more streams of cash flow that we call pouring gasoline on the fire. And you're still receiving from the entry division, the Co-op 20, okay? Which is the one we're talking about right now. I'm not gonna be talking about too much about the other 2, but just understand, there's a lot of money on the table having you receive from 3 streams, okay? So you're gonna receive residual all Co-op 20 smart wallets after you. You're gonna receive digital ownership rights. You're gonna receive a Co-op Build dashboard system. It's an exact replica, which what I just was on just a minute ago. And we also provide training and support, blockchain, crypto literacy, and business education. This is one thing I want to emphasize. No one gets left behind. And I like to say, why be left out when no one gets left behind? Let me read the fine print. Your first 3, okay? Y'all saw that when I went in Torian's account. Okay, I actually did 4 for him. Your first 3 that you receive instantly from their activation, what does it do? Covers your subscription, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously we want to get everyone's subscription covered where they're not having to come out of pocket anymore. But as you notice, as we were getting Torian's subscription, he was receiving money, but it was also scaling everybody else's money after him, or that came in before he did, rather, okay? The AI is set up to where every Co-op wallet after you sends you deposits that are engineered to come residually month after month. Let me show you how this unfolds real quick. So you're doing this one-time execution. Again, never required to do it again in a week, never required to do it again in a month, 6 months, a year, 12 years, 100 years. Just one time. Again, you activate an account, having 3 entities come after you do the same. Did money instantly come to you when the account's open? Yes. Did you have to wait on any cycling? No. Did you have to wait on any number of accounts to open before you received $1? No. You receive on every account after yours from this day onward. So not only did you receive, but who else received? 5 other people that were in line previously. Their names are just not on here. Let's say one of your 3 was Doug. Doug is doing this how many times? That's why I got the 1X there, to represent one time, meaning that you're not required to do this execution again. Now Doug's involved, guess what? Doug receives instantly just like you did. But who else also received as Doug was receiving? You did. And your inviter, their inviter, etc. Doug brings in a church. Church is doing this one time. Does the church receive instantly? Yes. Who else receives? Doug, you, again. Scaling your month-to-month cash flow. Have you and Doug done anything else? No. Church brings in maybe a church member or parishioners of the church. They come right in line with the church. What's going to happen when they do the one-time execution? They're going to instantly receive. Is that it? No, of course not. Church scales, Doug scales, you scale. Beverly brings in a brother. Brother's just doing this what? One time. Activating an account and just having 3 fall in line, no skill set required. Open up an account just like they've done with PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, the bank you bank with, Binance, Coinbase, doesn't matter. Those are all digital wallets. It's just those ecosystems are not sending us any cash flow. Brother receives instantly, but not only brother, Beverly, Church, Doug, you, all scaling independent of you doing anything. Brother brings in a church. Folks, that can be in another city or another part of the world because we're international. My organization has already grown into 6 continents, right around about 12 to 13 countries. I don't know a lot of the people that are in my organization, but every time they open up an account, this is what happens. Money to them, receiving in the same fashion. Brother scales, Beverly scales, Church scales, Doug scales, you scale. Ladies and gentlemen, I have my step-grandmother that's involved with this. Trust me when I tell you, she can barely know how to turn on the computer. Of course, she knows nothing about blockchain. She barely knows anything about the digital wallet. She still asks today, son, because she don't call me Doug. You know how they call you, son. Is this legal, son? Grandmother, it's all legal. It's just, you know, we're not used to us receiving the cash flow like this. We're always, you know, the other companies or, you know, anyway, right? I said, yes, grandmother. So she got involved, I don't know, but this is about 7 months ago now. But she got involved and she goes play bingo every Sunday. She don't miss a day. Every Sunday night, she's on playing bingo. And we started talking and showing this thing to her bingo buddies. Folks, they got involved and got in line too. Please understand, folks, these folks, you know, there's, you know, seniors, when I say about, you know, in their 60s plus, folks, do you understand they will never, ever have to worry about money ever again for the rest of their days with this platform? All of them, not one, not two, all of them. Because this doesn't stop. See, you guys are getting involved. You're going to open up a digital asset. They're going to receive money. They don't know you. They don't know you. Are y'all starting to understand? But just watch this, because here's another elephant in the room. Well, Douglas, what if the church right there is the last people to get in after we go through 7 billion people on the planet, right? What if they're the last ones involved, right? And there's no one else left to come in. Ladies and gentlemen, don't we have multiple bank accounts? I know I do. Some of us have multiple PayPal accounts. Some of us may have a PayPal account and a Cash App account. Some of us I know have multiple accounts with Visa, right? You got a Visa card with this company, a Visa card with that company. That's still Visa, all receiving off of all of that. Folks, my point is the system re-enters us, okay? And we come through this thing again. How many times? Infinitely. Folks, the cash flow never stops because there are no saturation points. I hope y'all understand that. There's no saturation here. You can't saturate cash flow. If that's the case, the bank would be saturated, and banks ain't never saturated, folks. Everyone re-enters again automatically. Your team follows you. So what happens? Doug comes back in again. Well, I'm sorry, not Doug, but Doug's coming after you, okay? You come right back in again. Your cash flow continues, so does everybody else's. Then Doug re-enters again. Guess what happens? Doug receives, everybody else receives as well. Then after Doug, what? The church re-enters. They receive again. Had the church, Doug, or you had to come out of any more money out of your pocket? No. After the church, Beverly re-enters again. She was a church member, okay? It's just a straight line, folks. They all make money again. So folks, I'm just showing you how this thing works, okay? This is residual cash flow, and you can't saturate the digital space, okay? So I want y'all to write this down, because what I'm gonna do, I wanna go to the board, okay? and then I'm gonna come back to the screen, but I want y'all to take a screenshot of this or write these things down because this is what it's really about, okay? I wanna answer these questions. How much money would help at the end of every month for you? Okay, if we can have a goal with that, because folks, we gotta have a target and a goal because there's no point of aiming at nothing if there's nothing to aim at, right? Number two, how much money would you need to cover all your monthly bills and obligations? See, folks, even though there's lots of money on the table, and there is, okay, but when we can just set a landmark where we can get you cash flow to where it meets and exceeds whatever your monthly annual expenses may be and get that covered for you, where you got residual cash flow that's covering for it, where your money's making you more money. I like to say your money giving birth to more money, okay? That's now covering, okay, your monthly subscriptions, if you would. I know we don't look at our bills that way, but they're like subscriptions. We set them up one time, like gym membership, our mortgage, or our insurance, rent. It's set up one time, but yet month after month, like clockwork, it's coming in. So if your bills range from $3,000 a month to $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, folks, why not have residual cash flow that's now covering your monthly and annual expenses? Trust me, folks, nothing I've said is hard. It's just a decision. You follow me? See, when there's no skill set required, it doesn't take work. It just takes you saying, I'm in, willing, or I'm not in, unwilling, or reluctant. Either way, we know when we get the willing, we're all going to continue to cash flow. And how much money would allow you to fire your boss? We know a lot of people may even love their job, like people they work with. At least make your job where it's an option, not necessarily a necessity. And we get cash flow to where it's meeting and exceeding whatever you're making on a monthly basis from your job. That way it can at least be an option. You can walk in there with a little bit swagger, and if anybody maybe sneeze at you the wrong way, you can look at them. It's like, hold on, I'm making cash flow now that, hey, So anyway, guys, I want to go to the board here real quick because what I want to really point out is this here. Yeah, you guys can see my board. Again, guys, we are not a sales force. We'll put SF. Okay, we're not a sales force, meaning that we're not having to play no numbers game here. So we're not going to tell you to make a list of 1,000 folk and then tell them to support you in your business buying coffee or shakes or lotions and potions or, hey, get a part of this Airbnb program. No, we're not doing nothing like that. So we're not MLM, okay? Or we're not network marketing, and we're not affiliate marketing, and we're definitely not any trading program, okay, that's going to be locking your money up. Because this is what I understand about industries like this, folks. It only has, watch this, it only has a 0.4% success rate. You ain't got to believe Douglas Ford. I've just been doing it for 18 years. That's why it's required in these industries for people to be Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Black Panther in order to really succeed and have breakthrough residual cash flow, okay? Whereas 97% of people, they don't succeed. So let me show you how that looks on the board, give you a visual. So you'll get involved, right? And maybe a coworker, maybe you have a friend, and maybe you'll have a neighbor that'll get involved, okay? Maybe you'll have your brother or something too, also get involved. So these people will get involved, they paid their money, but then maybe the only person that makes money is you. But because it's only a 0.4% success rate, that looks like this. Coworker ain't made no money. Friend ain't made no money. Neighbor ain't made no money. And brother ain't made no money. Folks, this has led to a lot of trepidation. And while people just, it's like disdain to, oh, I got to talk to my friends. Because see, you've already been through maybe 3, 4, 5 of these companies, maybe more. And it's the result of all of them. Because folks, this is just not for one company. This is universally, okay? I do my homework, I know. But folks, with our artificial intelligence comes into play, okay? Y'all see this? Is it too dark? Yeah, I think y'all can see it. Our artificial intelligence, when you activate a digital asset, folks, okay, You're gonna do that one time out of pocket of that $30. Y'all remember that? When you activate that account, money is gonna get broken up, folks, every time, and it's gonna have brother receive money, it's gonna have neighbor receive money, it's gonna have friend, coworker, and you. So all you guys will have dollar signs. Does that look different over here than it does over here with these red X's? Another account opens up and activates. What's gonna happen? Brother gets more money, neighbor gets more money, friend gets more money, coworker gets more money, you get more money. Another account opens, brother's gonna get more money, neighbor more money, friend more money, coworker more money, you more money. Let me ask you a question. Would you think it'd be better of a chance for people to do this and receive residual cash flow, or to be in a situation like this to where they can't move out of the way of the money? So remember, guys, everyone's just doing a one. So this is a bank, folks. We're not a sales force. See, we're receiving on the transactions. So everyone's doing a one-time execution and having 3 friends do the same. Okay? How many times? One time. So watch how this looks. So you know when you did the one-time execution, what did you receive? You received $24. Remember, everybody's doing 3. So your 3 friends are doing the exact same thing. When they do this exact same thing, how much are they receiving? $24. Now, I know it scales your money, but I just want everybody to see everybody receives in the same fashion and scales the same way too. When your friends do the one-time execution, how much they're gonna receive? $24. These people on this level, what are they gonna receive? What's that, level 4? They're gonna receive $24. The people on level 5 are gonna do what? A one-time execution. What are they gonna receive? $24. When people on level 6 do a one-time execution, what are they gonna receive? $24. How many times is everybody doing the one-time execution? One time. Is everybody gonna receive in the same way if they just did 3? Yes. I showed it to you in the back office. I just wanted you to see we all receive in the same fashion. Because I'm gonna take you to a 16-week game plan. Excuse me, a 16-day game plan. That's gonna have your friends, these folks right here, that you invited, within 16 days, be over $5,000 with everybody just doing a one-time execution that just duplicates. Let's go back to the presentation. Okay. I want you to see it's just math here, guys. So let me share my screen. One more again. And go right here. So it's a 16-day SMART formula, okay? Basically what this is, you're gonna get your 3 to $24. Now I showed you guys that up here. What it required to get somebody to $24, just having 3 come after them, okay? You get your 3 to $24, look, it scales you to $33. And that's it, you're done. This is the one strategic task that just keeps getting duplicated, folks. We call it the SMART formula. Because watch now, so that's 2 days in. Remember, everybody's doing it in 48 hours. Some people are doing it less. So we're going to 4 days, okay? Now, look, your friends are getting their friends to $24 in 48 hours. So this is 2 days for them, but it's been 4 days total for you, okay? Again, this is with everyone just only having 3, everyone getting their 3 to 24 in 48 hours, okay? But look, it scaled your money to 88. Your friends are at 33, just like you were 2 days before when you helped them get to $24. So everyone just at one time out of pocket activates their account. Your friend's business scales to 33 residually. Your business scales to 88, okay? Day 6, 6 days in. Notice, we're strategically forcing the residual cash flow that comes to all without anyone needing any skill set to gain the outcome. All money is instant and always instant, ladies and gentlemen. Notice your friends have scaled to 88. Your bank has scaled to 193 in residual cash flow, independent of you doing anything since your first 48 hours. Your friends have scaled, haven't done anything since their first 48 hours. It just keeps duplicating forward, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're 8 days in. Okay, hold on. Presentation didn't move. There we go. Okay. You're now receiving 534 residually. Your friends have scaled to 193 month after month residual income. Everyone is heading in the same direction. No one getting left out. You're now seeing a wonderful pattern as your friends, their friends, and you are all scaling and continuously receiving. This is how a cooperative income system works, folks. It just duplicates forward. Everybody doing the same one-time execution, never required to do it again, okay? No one has done anything else. Your cooperative, your friend's cooperative, and their friend's cooperative continues to duplicate and grow, and the AI technology works 1,000% of the time. Your friends are at 534 residually, just 10 days in. I'm not even talking about your money. Your money is going to grow by default. 12 days in. It's just duplicating forward. Everybody doing a one-time execution that came in brand new. This hits a milestone for some. Your friends are now receiving a total of $2,283 residually. Folks, that can cover a major monthly bill. Their income and your cooperative, their cooperative and your cooperative and income are still growing. Has anybody done anything since their first 48 hours? No. 14 days in, your friends are now receiving a total of $3,158 residually. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, this is higher than the average monthly income of US citizens. Folks, an extra $500 per month would have kept many out of foreclosing on their home. And here it is, 14 days in, with us just duplicating for the last 14 days. We're talking about you are at $3,158. But your friends, they have not been left out. They have scaled to 2,283. Have they done anything since their first 48 hours? No, they haven't. Have they continued to receive as it's duplicated forward? Yes. And folks, everyone that we talk to are in these boxes, because either you are the you or you got invited by someone, okay, who also invited someone else. Make sense? 16 days in, guys, we're at the goal. Now, please understand, your subscription hasn't even ran yet, and that's only 20 bucks. Can I say that again? Your subscription hasn't even run, and it's only $20. And look here, check this out. Everyone just having 3 duplicate a one-time execution, 48 hours. In your friend's first 48 hours, they were at $24 residually. Do y'all remember that? All participants, just a one-time out-of-pocket $30 co-op wallet activation. During the last 12 days, your friends personally have not done anything, but their residual income has soared to $5,126 in month-to-month residual cash flow. ladies and gentlemen, along with their friend's bank scaling to $3,158 residually. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all independent of everyone's involvement, with all heading in the same direction, folks, because everybody scales. No one gets left out. And again, at the risk of sounding redundant, we're strategically forcing the residual cash flow that comes to all. See, we're doing this on purpose. That's why it's strategic. And that's why we only want the willing to only do a one-time execution that they're not having to do again, that takes no skill set. They don't need to play no numbers game. You just need 3 to say, I want more cash flow than I have right now. Let me show you a demonstration on how this literally functions and works to show you we all are going to continue to receive from this day forward. That's the way the cooperative bank works, folks. No one gets left behind. And as I said, all money is instant and always instant due to the artificial intelligence that's built in. So guys, that's going to be it. We just get in line, folks. All participants' cash flow scales. We just get in line, folks. All participants' cash flow scales. And as this thing grows longer and longer, bigger and bigger, folks, it does nothing but just increase everybody's residual cash flow that's coming in month after month after month, because you're receiving from everyone's subscription that everyone's only doing a $20 every 28 days that gets covered with their first 3. Are you kidding me? Folks, the digital wallet is a multi-billion-dollar space, soon to be over $1 trillion, okay? So, folks, your inviter is ready to create your account. Simply reconnect with the partner that referred you. They will demonstrate how simple it is to open a free core wallet account and how instant deposits come. Send them just your name, email address, phone number, then buy your token that activates your account. Get your $3 to $24 residually, who duplicate one time. Deposits are instant, always instant, and residual from this day forward. There is zero gambling of anybody's money, and you can withdraw your money 7 days a week, folks. Anytime your cash flow is $25 or more, you're able to withdraw all or portion of your money, folks. 2 types of questions people ask every time we come forward with the information. Question A is, Douglas, is it a one-time execution each month? No, sir. No, ma'am. It is a one-time execution, one single time. You activate an account, okay, and then get your $3 to $24 residually. And that's simply them having 3 digital assets open after them. And they're at $24 residually, which then scales your money to 33, and then they just duplicate. It'll get them to 33, their 3 will be at 24, and it just duplicates forward with your inviter going to 88, independent of their involvement. Because every time an account opens, everybody receives. So, folks, that's going to be it. What I want to do is, do we have a question in the chat? Great presentation, as always. I appreciate that, Marcus Harris. Appreciate that. What I want to do, guys, is I want to just show real quick, if you guys will allow me, okay, to do this. Actually, let me go back, because I want to show you guys just how simple it is to get yourself started here. So I'm going to go to the back office. Let me see who's this trying to get in. Okay, yeah. Anyway, all right. So let's go here. Let's go to Torrin's account. Okay, I'm gonna blow this up here real quick. So all Torrin would have to do to get started, there's 2 ways you can do it. Okay, so if I refresh the screen, it's gonna log me out. Okay, I'm just gonna log in here real quick. Okay, yeah, here we go. When you're idle for a little while, it automatically logs you out for security purposes and all that. Okay. No. X. Okay. So all Tori we have to do, actually, I shouldn't have X'd that out. I should have left that. So when you guys get your account created, first you're going to send your inviter your email address, name, phone number, all that good stuff. And then they're going to create you an account. Okay. And then you're going to log into your account. And to log in, you're just going to use your email address that you use to open up your account. And the default password is 123456. Okay. Default password is going to be 123456 and whatever email address that you used. Okay. So now you guys saw the boxes that came up where you have to just accept all the terms and conditions. Just put checks in all those boxes, hit OK. And then it may ask if you want to choose a different enroller, just hit no. And then you'll have this white box. Now you can go from this white box to see it says the $20 equals 1 token. So you just leave 1 there and you can just hit continue. Okay. And then you have the option to choose pay using cryptocurrency, or you could pay using, it says credit card, but we find out that these banks nowadays, they don't like dealing with some of these third-party sources that, where you're buying cryptocurrency. So just use your debit or bank card because that's your money. And there are times you may have to just notify your bank to let them know that you're, okaying a certain purchase, just so to make sure it all goes through. But you're going to set up an account with MoonPay. Now with MoonPay, it does require a little bit of KYC. That just means for know your customer. So you have to do some verification of like a photo and, validate your email address. Now we have another website called Xcoins, Xcoins with an S, Xcoins with an S.com. And you can go set up an account with that particular payment center, and they'll let you use your debit card, and they won't require any KYC as long as you're making a purchase less than $150. Now, of course, your purchase is going to be less than $150. Now, I would always recommend, guys, maybe send like maybe a couple of more dollars more, but let me just go through the process. So I'm going to use I'm pretending like I'm using cryptocurrency. Now, for those that are in the US, PayPal is an option because you can purchase crypto through PayPal. And folks, it's real simple. We even have step-by-step videos for you to choose that you can watch and guide you step by step. So don't make yourself nervous that you won't be able to figure it out. It's real easy and simple. So anyway, I'm gonna go pay with cryptocurrency, okay? Because we have some people that use crypto. So here you can see the price right now using this particular currency, because we have up to 150 different currencies you can choose from, okay? You can see all of them there. If you want one specifically and you know the extension of it, so say like I wanted to use Bitcoin, I would just type in BTC and see it just highlights you right to BTC. And when you choose BTC, if you're using Bitcoin is a little bit more expensive because you see I raised the price to 49, and that's because of their network fees. Bitcoin is just very pricey, but you are able to use other ones. By default, they have the stable coin, the USDT, okay? Or you can use ETH. I like to use ETH. I use Ethereum all the time. And as you can see, it brings it down to 27. So I say approximately $30 because it's going to be give or take depending on what you choose as the payment, okay? And bada boom, the company only charges a 1.5% fee, guys. And that's the, stay in business, to pay the programmers, pay the tech guys that keep the business functioning. So yes, that's how the company makes money. And they also charge a 1.5% when you withdraw your money. And again, anytime your cash flow is $25 or more, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money. Okay, every penny. Amen. All right. So trying to think. And so from this point forward, so you see it gives you an address. So this is the address that you'll copy. Okay, I like to highlight and then hit copy, right? And when you go to wherever you're going to be sending crypto from, because it's going to ask you to where you want to send it to, that's where you want to take this address that you copy, paste it over there, and then, fill out whatever necessary information, hit send. And then we see where it says status down here. When the money is in transit, this status will go to payment in progress, waiting on payment, to where point where it says payment complete. Typically takes, depending on what time of day, the blockchain can be bogged down sometimes, depending on what type of day or the night you do it. Anyway, the longest I've seen it take maybe like 40, 45 minutes. The quickest I've seen it take 5 minutes, okay? On average, it's roughly around about 10, 15 minutes for the transaction to totally go through. But that's as simple as it is, guys. Just paint by number simple, bada boom, bada bing, okay? So guys, what I wanna do, I'll open up for any Q&A. If anybody, a guest, may have a question, or even a brand new partner that may wanna have a question or get some clarity on, I'd love to entertain any questions. I'll take a few of them. Any guests have any questions? Don't be shy. Dry your eye. Don't be shy. Okay, no questions. Okay, I guess I was good. Camille, I guess I'm just good. I can't be that good. I know, guys, I'm thorough. I pride myself in being transparent because I would want somebody to be transparent with me. So, but guys, I like for my man, Elbert Woods. Oh, wait. We got a question by Bobby Moore. Yes, ma'am. Unmute yourself, Bobby.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Doug.
Hey.
I don't have a question, Doug, but I just want you to know you knocked that out of the park. Man, if I wasn't already in this club right now, part of this family, I'd be like, where do I need to sign up? What can I do? I just want you to know you knocked it out of the park, brother.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I really do. I really do, guys. Thank you so much, Bobby. Bobby is one of our pillars, man. She's been in this rocking and rolling. Bobby, let me ask you a question. You still there with me? Bobby,
okay.
Let me ask you this. Is it as advertised? Yes or no?
Exactly. It's even gooder. I'm going to use this bad English. It's gooder than advertised. It is better, you all. This is for real the main deal. I'm telling you, I've been rocking and rolling. I've been in some groups with Doug, some different multi-level marketing and things like that. I've never seen anything like it. It does exactly what it says. You get in, you bring your three, just all you're doing is asking 3 friends, or, even if they don't want to be successful, you pay it forward for them. They can't help. They can't get out of the way of being successful. It's awesome.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fantastic. I'll make sure I'll send you your $1,000 right after the meeting. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. Oh, okay. We got Philippines in the house. Edna.
Hello.
Glad I met you.
Thank you, Doug. Now, I just want to say, I really appreciate your presentation. Really, it is the most amazing, it's insane opportunity. That's why people don't get it, because it's so simple. They can't believe it themselves.
Right.
I mean,
absolutely.
A little while ago, there's someone is trying to go and, send me something on social media. And so talking about Bitcoin and all this stuff. And then she sent me all this, my God, I thought to myself, this woman is crazy. But anyway.
Wow.
I mean, we're on the crypto space, but we are just taking advantage of that
Absolutely.
space. But we're not really trading, we're not gambling, nothing. It's just like your money goes to work for you.
Absolutely. Every
That's all
time,
it
every
is.
day. Yes.
Anyway, thank you so much. And
No.
anyone that's brand new, all you have to do is keep plugging in. If
Absolutely.
you don't understand, it's simple and magical.
And how many different countries has your business expanded to about now? Just give me a few of the countries.
Well, Australia, of course, and then Canada, India, and Singapore.
Wow. So let me ask you, when the digital assets opened, how long did it take the money to come to you?
It's in instant. Actually, it's written. Of course, it's on the platform, but and that's another crazy part about it. It's just like, I mean, the way I explain to people, I said, have you ever? You mentioned about the bank account. I said, have you opened an account? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, do you know about digital wallet?
Right.
I said, no, but I said, do you have GCash? We call it GCash here, like your Vimeo, something like that.
Right.
Anyway, and then I said, well, it's as simple as like, putting your name and your, email and your contact detail.
Wow.
And then there you go. I said, you have your wallet.
Wow. 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 Wow.
You don't have to do anything. Absolutely. And at the same time, I said, you always, majority of people likes to help someone.
Absolutely.
So it's really some, it's just like having to give someone a gift.
Yes, ma'am.
Paying it forward. That's
yes,
all really we have to do. You can go to sleep at night knowing that you've done something without having to go, like you mentioned, there's no skill set required.
Absolutely. None.
So
Edna, I got one more question because I got to get to one more guest here real quick. Edna, did I know you before Co-op?
Show me?
No, did I know you? Did you know me or did I know you?
No, I don't. I didn't know you. In fact, the lady that my sponsor, my angel, I call her an angel because, she's been God sent to me. So right. I don't know her. I didn't know her.
Right. Awesome.
She knows me for some reason, but I didn't know her.
Edna, thank you so much, sweetheart. Keep knocking out the park. You're just doing an awesome work. And I appreciate you being on this team. I really do. Thank you so much. Guys, I'm gonna go to one more person. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I want to bring on a newbie, okay? This guy here, I mean, we practically on the phone almost every day. Albert Woods, can you hear me, sir? Are you there? Unmute yourself, El.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear.
Guys, Albert, man, I tell you what, man, this guy's a fireball. I mean, his team is just going bonkers right now, like for real. And Albert, just don't, be honest, transparent. Have you even been involved for 2 weeks yet?
Not as if, no, I haven't.
Albert, just tell me, is it as advertised?
It is advertised. Yeah. I think you missed an advertisement too.
So Albert, so we talk about, you being upgraded to the next dimension. How long did it take from the time you got started, you got upgraded to the next dimension that's bringing in you more streams of income?
It was the second day because I was looking at it. I was like, matter of fact, it was at night, but I didn't know what was going on until the next day.
Wait, so you didn't even know what was going on and money just coming to you?
That's right. I looked back then, I had money back then. I was like, wow, this blew me away.
Well, first, Albert, man, thank you so much, man. You and your team are rocking. Miss Kim Fox is out there knocking it out. I know Helen Smith is out there knocking it out. Man, listen, if you guys are part of that team, whatever they're just saying, do, folks, try not to do a song and dance on this one. We just yes, sir.
Doug, I got me a new email. 3 will set you free.
I love it. 3 will set you free. I love that. Thank you so much. Well, guys, look, we have kept the hour long. Guys, just get back in contact with the person that invited you. Just get in line, folks. There's nothing to really song and dance about. This is simple. The duplication is simple. Everyone's going to scale. All of us are heading in the same direction. Okay. So with that, folks, as we conclude, every time we come together, we're going to be back again. Just so you know, I'll be back again. Does anybody need me to do a presentation on tomorrow? I'm just opening up right now. Anybody need me to do a presentation on tomorrow? Because I'm feeling like I want to do one. You know what? I'm sorry about that. No.
Yes.
What time?
Same time, same station, same place. Well, if you got something else to do, go ahead and do it.
Okay. David, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get on the phone with you and we're gonna talk.
All right.
That's David Smith, folks, out of California. He knocking it out the park in Cali. But yeah. But Saturday for sure, I'm 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. 2:00 on Saturday. That's in stone. That's our regular schedule. We may be beefing up our schedule because I want to get more presentation out during the day because I'm adamant about people getting to this $5,000, guys, in the next 16 days. So yeah. So I want to be as big a support and make myself available as much as possible. But anyway, David, I'll get with you about tomorrow, but definitely Saturday at 2:00 Eastern Standard Time, right here on this same channel, guys. All right, guys, you guys take care. We'll see you at the top and also over the top. Take care. God bless.
God bless you too.